time at GENG. They're raining on my parade, bro.
Okay, GENG on,
they were supposed to win.
on defense.
Where's the GENG that we all
SECREET
used to
on
know
attack.
and love? Where's that GENG?
Do we get a third map
question,
here?
isn't it?
Probably.
You hope the music hyped them up. You hope the music
It's
hyped
meant to
them
go
up.
for free maps.
This is their map pick, though,
TP
at
Clan
least.
Stop, thanks so much for the tier 1. Appreciate the 56
Surely
months.
they're going to give us something here. We
Are you
might
going to watch
just
the
get
Zeta
a
match
map out
later?
of this
For
here.
sure.
Let's find out. Team Secret
Mini Steam could go
on
0
the
5.
attack, nice and swift.
Of course I'm watching that.
Pushing Kite away, and he kind of knows
Watch your reputation get tarnished.
a little bit terrified
Ain't
by all the
missing that.
noises that Zeus is making on that Neon, so he's just going to back it up, and they're going to play for retake on C.
That's not too bad. You keep some utility, and that gives you ability to come back in with the retake.
Yep. Sylvan ready with that paranoia. Might get quite a number of them right here, but
Good plan from them.
going to be Kite that will
A good
fall.
plan, and they couldn't react because they smoked and then stunned.
Start as any for Team Secret. 4 on 5, they'll be happy with that. Ash slides across to try to provide a little bit of space for the rest of the team to swing their way out. There's some duels going back and forth, but nothing too substantial so far for GENG. And Ash in a 1v3, that's not a fight that he will
Dude,
like.
look at
Team
him go,
Secret
man.
start with
Look at
the
him
pistol
go.
on map
Good
2.
plan from them.
Now
Kat,
I'm
did we
worried
guarantee this on Plat Chat?
So am I, to be
Or
honest.
did someone
mean,
go
we're
for Team
kind of-
Secret?
2 for 1.
Why do I feel like Chobra saved
2 out
us?
of 3 on pistols so far today. But clearly, it shows that Team Secret on the attacking pistols, they oftentimes have this intention
It was
to take
2-2?
further
Okay, that's
space,
good.
and if they're able to do it with Sylvan setting up on that flash, it's just an angle that I think GENG hasn't quite yet figured out how to deal with on this
TMV
side.
also.
So
Oh, it was
a little bit of
2-2.
a tough retake for them either way, but they'll buy back up Ash onto the bucket.
Yeah, what are they going for here? Well, that's 1 for 1. I suppose you could take that as GENG. The info there that there's more Team Secret members trying to make their way out toward A.
They love
Just
love the
gonna
hero
short that
Bucky.
corner, but
I'm a fan of
overcommits
it,
to
but I would rather they
KS
try set up
will
the
take his
Bucky
head
over
off.
towards
Berserk's
A,
gonna
even
follow
though it's a
suit.
little obvious.
To Lakia. And that'd be pretty much that for GENG, you'd think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of
It was
holding
free one, it was
until
TMV only?
just
Oh,
save it
okay.
up for the next round. Team Secret, as long as they don't lose any of these rifles, there's a real good chance they can just steamroll this first half the way GENG did to them previously.
For sure.
C9 benching
Door
Vic
opened up.
true.
Karen's
Don't
gonna
know, we
have
have
to
to
be on
wait
the
and
move.
see.
I mean, what are you going to do? It's on his own.
Really not much, man. You hope for a good.
You would imagine it's
Right
true,
click or
but
something.
Not a snowball's chance in hell there, unfortunately. Ash might be able to grab something. I'm not sure they'll be expecting this. That looked like a meaty connection, but it wasn't meaty enough.
Yeah, need some. You need more protein.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad. Very good.
You're down with the kids.
Yeah, I forgot. I can't hit my protein. You got it. There we go. Thank you very much.
700 Bomba Clad chicken nuggets.
Yes, finally someone gets my references. But Hilly didn't get them.
He didn't get that.
No.
There's no way.
No, he got the other Aussie one.
TikTok
have
generation,
some
man.
fun.
We're doomed.
Either way, the next round comes up, and again, rifles being conserved by Team Secret.
Owl comes out.
This is
3 can get
contentious
1
round.
shot.
Yeah, already a little bit more presence being shown by GENG.
Might be a 2-0 here.
All that space
It's
outside of
only a
but
pistol,
there's
but
quite a bit of room to work
you
with
might
here
be
for
right.
Team Secret and Berserk's.
Might
He's
be
just
right.
going to bait the wall out.
Yeah, it's smoked out, so pretty safe. Just Team Secret doing their thing, working out the map and keeping GENG investor across the side. If they actually
There's
do
no
decide to
implication. It all
end
goes
up back
crazy.
on
Dude,
C,
Tom was on one yesterday.
you know, Karen just has to be prepared. Tuck yourself back, play around the flash. Thorns are meant to.
Was this
kind
a
of
guarantee?
dissuade
Nah.
Zeus, but if they actually find it,
Zeus
We
doesn't
don't
look like
make
he's
bad
being dissuaded
guarantees
at all.
anymore.
yeah. Well,
It's going to be pushed away in the end. Dark Cover going to go out as well, and so GENG will reclaim that space as well. It's a real push and pull, isn't it?
yeah, but also baiting out the
C9
smokes again.
MIBR?
We're gonna have to listen
That
in
was your
Team
guys'
Secret.
fault.
I'm Molly. Molly. I cannot. I got. Wait. Go.
Well, peeks out. Ash, 1 for 1. Not quite going to be enough to hold the side, but Texture
It's a big
finding
hold
2.
down,
Maybe
man.
starting to come a little bit more alive on this map. That's a
Lakia
real
is
whiff
a
from Lakia. He's not going to like to
mentalist,
see
bro. I'm
repeated.
telling you.
Karen down as well. That
Lakia
looked
has
like
just
it was gonna
forgotten
be a
how to
good
play the
round for
game.
GENG, and then they just blew up.
Real unfortunately, Especially once you got the utility coming in. I think that's the whole game plan of Team Secret. Chip them down bit by bit. You get the rotations across, apply some pressure, and GENG starts to panic. They start to activate more things, and that leaves them a little bit weaker in. Meanwhile, out for someone like KLS, you see the effect
Here he
of the
comes.
hot plus the snake bite.
Just
that informs you to more players
hitting
on
in the
side
molly,
as well.
taking a
Lockett
1v2
tries
while
to
his
take
teammate's
another
far
duel,
away.
but he's DK'd up by the little molly on his feet.
Not like it's a big
That
buy
just
round
makes
or
it more
anything.
doable for
Not
them
like
to
you're
win
gonna
out
go
the
down
gunfights.
to an
Go
eco
off
or
the next
anything.
round, and again, GENG
Still good.
just trying to go off of the partial buy.
Wow. Don't think that's going to work into KLS, who's ready and waiting. It's a
Yeah,
decent enough trade
that's
from
kind of
Ash.
what I wanted to see with the
And
Bucky
it will be a
earlier.
weapon retrievable, but
Did he throw the gun
not as
backwards?
effective in the hands of
No.
GENG as what it
He
will
did
be
get a
in the
different
hands
one.
of Team Secret in a
He had
round
the
like this.
timing. Yeah, he had an awful timing.
Shields all up on online, but at least trying to work around the positions. I don't really mind that too much. You got, I think the Karen pushed all the way outside of C mount.
The red card is for sure a red
Yeah, I don't
card.
mind that. Little one-way. Give yourself
He's
a bit
already,
of
I mean, he's on a
heads
red
up
card from his
or
calling
warning
last week
advance
as
warning,
well.
but again, I think Team Secret happy enough to play around that. They'll just wait the smoke out and then start to look.
Son,
for
yeah,
space.
that's my
They've still
bad.
got plenty of
Yeah, we'll
time.
do. I did
pretty
think
good
about it
job
the
of
other day.
delaying.
I did look at it and I was like,
Right ball.
oops, I probably
He's
should have
gonna push him
messaged.
back away from the site.
That's what the Vice does as well. You got the wall up. Now the rotation's going to start to stream in from the back side, but it's taking some time as well. There's another shield wall out there for Team Secret.
And we're going back to B, but the awkward situation here.
Damn, we
might
opened the B door just in
eventuate.
case there
GENG
was
gets in behind. They don't do enough to
just
quite
in case
deny
there was a
the
stack.
spike into the site, but the plan's certainly not down just yet, and GENG are going quickly straight into that fast lane. They will catch Zeus on the drive by Ash.
Okay,
has
there
just
we
popped
go.
off out of nowhere.
So all they need is 3 gun
And
upgrades
GENG
potentially.
will finally get themselves around to start off this map. That's again not really the round that you would expect them to do it in, but they have a bit of a knack of it.
Well,
Neon,
we'll come
yeah,
around
it's
either way.
just neon things,
Who
man.
knew Ash would have been a pretty decent neon?
Mika, apparently.
I guess so. Again with the thrifties, and it's just the fact that he's able to kind of
He does look
Team Secret or
does look a
Zeus,
little
with
comfy
how
on
he's
the
able
neon.
to work around with the overdrive, just perfect
Oh, that was
tracking.
crazy. How did you even see him? I can't even see him, and I know what I'm looking for.
The movement on it, yeah,
You
pretty
know?
quick. I've just got to bring out the spirits of GENG.
Well, 6 and 3 for Ash. Great start, but not a great start for GENG overall. They need to do a bit more here. And even then, that round, you know, it doesn't necessarily tell you a lot. They need to win some gun rounds to convince me, I think. Kite, off angle, only gets one. A little bit of a whiff will be his undoing long term.
Oh, it's a great
Ash
shot.
still fighting for more, and again.
Dude, Ash is actually looking
Gets the
pretty
better of
legit,
Zeus.
man.
It feels like when GENG are on the front foot, they
Imagine
are playing pretty well, but
getting
a lot
your
of the time
fifth
they're not
back,
doing that. So,
putting Karen on smokes,
I think the proactivity a little bit more here.
then you've
Start to
actually
see
got
come back
everything. You
in.
just need a
Team
flex player.
Secret, though, once again, back to the drawing board, trying to figure out a way to work around what's already been set up, and that's going to be that toxic screen that KLS has. Texture, however, is in position.
There.
Of course, with some
Is
utility
Zinx
as
a good
well, not
flex?
get support.
Ball goes up. Got a bit of time to work with here for KLS and Jesse Vash to just take a bit of space, but I mean, you can't really go anywhere without making noise. You open the door, it's a bit of a dead giveaway. So KLS
Not
drops the texture. Jesse
really.
Vash will as well. It's a second for GENG. Starting to make some inroads now on the defense, and they've done enough to hurt the economy of Team Secret. See what the buy ends up looking like, but might not be perfect in this round.
Yeah, just some chance to come back in, but again, getting proactive for Team Secret. Ash making some moves. Still not entirely sure what is up with Texture as he just kind of plays around positions, works around the early Rebel control. But either
Would
way,
Sylvan
starting to
work
come
well
back
as a
in bit.
flex?
You've got that showstopper online. That should be strong enough to
He's been put on
give them
some rolls
wave
for
time
sure.
to score, but suddenly Team Secret picking up the pace.
Yep. Try and pick it a little bit faster into the C side.
Hasn't played
Slow down
enough initiator
their
really.
way through. It's only Zeus really that has committed. Eventually, the rest of the squad will get out, but GENG have had time to rotate their forces across, and so Team Secret taking it a little bit slower now. They need to be a bit more methodical, clear out some of these angles. They will
Just
get
get-
that plan down. Showstopper here for
Oh my God,
he's gone straight
he's
past
gone
the
past
planter.
him.
Jesse Vash gets it done on the Texture, who did nothing with the Showstopper. Oh,
Ooh.
out of nowhere. Might just make this round a winnable one. Lakia on reload. Oh, it's also awkward.
No
The 1v1
way. The
goes the
Visor
way of Team
completely
Secret.
wrecked
What
him.
have I just
Dude,
watched?
the double shot here was kind of
From
nuts,
start to
man.
finish, that was one chaotic roller coaster. Let's see that again because I need to witness how exactly
The
Texture
one that wiggled
kind of
away with the
missed
40 months. Thank you so
planter.
much for the tier 1, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for that. It's a long
Should
time
have
as well,
seen
mate.
it, but I think he fired it off in the corner thinking they would have his gun out.
I don't think he saw him on the initial
I
jump, and then
sent
he
it
fired and then
into
turned
the
around and
team
was like,
stun.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Either way, though, and they quickly go back into it. Despite all the time bought out, Kite with that sudden magical, two-pump
The ult,
shorty
no, the ult was great,
still
man.
wasn't
The ult
quite
was really
able to
well
get it
timed.
Despite elevation on top of the boxes, now you're back into some kind of setup from GENG.
Running back, fast lane out. Zeus just gets deleted by Ash. That's kind of like a clothesline. You ever run around in the backyard
Dude,
and run into the
the only
clothesline?
rounds that Gen G win is when they got
Maybe
some
run
kind of
over the
Bucky or
Aussies a little.
Judge, man.
But anyways, 3-on-5 here is not going to be a good story for
Spammer
Team
it.
Secret. You think Karen with the double
Good
there.
shots.
It's nice from Sylvan, but it's not
God, that
enough
was
to
a
win the round.
fast
So
round,
GENG
dudes.
will
That was a
recover
fast
nicely,
round.
answer nicely. You know what a Hills hoist is, Quack?
Ew, please explain.
There you go. See, you won't get the joke. That's why. It's a clothesline.
Hills hoist?
Yeah, it's a circular clothesline.
Okay.
Things used to be hard
That's all you need to
Senti player
know.
and Ash used to be hard
Clothesline,
duelist
I
player.
get WWE
Then what are they doing with Karen?
a little bit as well. It's a big move to chop your opponent's heads off. But either way, similar things. That's what that Judge does, as we tend to see in this current meta as well. Forces the timeout from Team Secret.
Why is he
Like they
playing
need to
both of
switch
their
things up
roles?
because
If you're telling me we had
I wonder
Zinx,
if it'll just be a conversation.
I don't. I'm
from
confused.
the
I'm
coaching
just
staff to say,
confused.
like,
I was confused when they put
so a lot of
Foxy
these
9 in
rounds
and
have
he
been
was
very,
playing
very fast from
smokes.
Team Secret, and,
I
think
just
there's some
don't get
value in
it.
that. They are getting
And the thing
into
is, the
side in a
coaches
lot
are
of
good.
these
I know the
instances,
coaches are good.
but
I've
you
seen
see
what they've
how
done in the
chaotic a lot of them
past.
are. Even
But this,
round 6 going
like,
the
I
way
just
of Team
don't.
Secret,
I'm not on board with
let's
this
be real,
one. I don't get
probably
it.
shouldn't have.
I
You
do
didn't get
not
much
get
value
it.
out of the showstopper. It was a 2v1 in the back end there that ended up getting won by Team Secret. So I don't think you can look at that round and say, yeah, we're going to bank on that happening a lot. So the way that these rounds have been playing out, I've been kind of feeling
Solo
like
wants
GENG
to
have been a little
turn
bit
Karen into the
comfortable
second
just
Meteor.
below Team Secret.
Mate, you got one of the best
Deceptively,
smokes in the
you
world.
have been
What about just
getting a lot of
keeping him
space,
as
getting
Karen?
Work done. So I don't mind this.
He
as a time
he
for
was
the
looking
timeout.
incredible.
kind of feels like still anyone's game. Economy broken for the current round, though.
It just feels mad.
GENG starting to build up on some ults as well.
We'll see what kind of a miracle maybe Team Secret can conjure here. It's going to be
The
a different
Karen of
approach this time.
Valorant.
Yeah, you don't see that too often, though, I gotta say. Maybe a little bit more from GENG. But
Well,
either way, an attempt.
GENG pretty well aware of this. They've got the info
That's
outside
a
of
lot
C.
of damage.
Good rotate coming
I mean,
through,
I
and
guess you can
PK
disrespect the
sets
Thorns,
himself
but
up for
he is 5
success. Well,
HP.
a double. The rest of GENG sliding through to assist him as well. Spike down. Kelly S on the lurk.
Just confidence, man. Like, knowing that their opponents aren't going to have stronger weapons, they start to swing more. Kite especially. They're down to just Kelly S, who hopefully can find something, but not going to be found.
Nice.
I just feel like is that not such a weird approach though? Like having someone as good as Karen and then going, I want you to be Meteor.
They've got some ults starting to work out to it, but at the same time, Karen onto that.
It's like me having Alpha and going, Alpha mate. I know you're one of the best in the world, but I really want you to be like Chronicle. Can you please just play Viper all the time? I know you've been playing this role forever. You're the best in the world at it. One of. But
Season 8 combo.
we're really missing Chron.
Wall goes up
We need
straight away as
the
well,
Viper.
but not sure that that's fooling anyone on GENG.
More like Leo.
Now,
Yeah, that's actually probably the better
Sliggy starts to
example.
come through from Team Secret.
We
They are
really need you on
gonna be
server
given
right
that
now.
space essentially by GENG, who again are putting a bit more emphasis on this push now out of C.
Ooh,
Gives you a lot of room to work.
See if Team Secret is up to the task.
I don't
Like
think they
telling
know.
Scream to play KO. Hey, he wanted to play Rotate.
Interesting.
Not my fault that he changed his res and forgot all his lineups.
Kind of a costly one, though. He was the one controller that the team
That's
had, so
that's
that
on
kind of
him, man.
affects your ability to delay the pushes now. Perhaps more reliance on the Karen. Meanwhile, though, at the same time, that's where you start to see the rotations come around. Perhaps more assistance for Ash on the C site.
The ambitious TP.
I mean, now all
They
that
didn't have
information
info on
you
A.
have, all that
It
space
was a
that you
little
have
ambitious,
feels
but
like it is for nothing. As you can really feel that space being taken away by Team Secret. Texture also just missing the timing on that shoulder peak, and that's going to be awkward for him on the next fight. Lakia needs to activate and will. You're exactly right. He was the X factor, and he gets the job done. Might even find the third here to finish it off. Kelly's again sort of just left on his own to lurk around toward A. And at this point, it's more a case of trying to farm me some build F points rather than win this round, because with 16 seconds, I don't think he's going to be able to get this one done solo.
it's always a funny story. Dude,
Come on,
that's the
Come on,
angriest
one
I've
more.
ever seen Bacon.
For Elvish.
The funny thing
no.
about that story is
I mean, he could have at
Bacon,
least gone down to two.
Bacon literally the week
It's all
before as
good.
well. It might have been
Yeah,
2
no
weeks
extra ults
before.
for GENG.
Bacon was good with lineups. He'd,
Grab
like
some
he'd
for them
always
to start to
he'd
fight
always
some
ask them for their reses
5-4.
and stuff.
You need
So he
to
even
come up
asked
with more
Scream for his
rounds.
res, made sure that all
I mean,
the
then
lineups
again,
were on
it
his
is
current
Lotus,
res.
so can't really
And
mind it
literally
too much.
2 hours before the game,
But
he
thinking
changed his
back to
res.
how they're starting to
And then he's
play
just throwing
around
Yuto and
the
just
map.
team flashing everyone.
Early involvement from Ash plus I think Karon outside of C. And that's extra information, extra space that they're starting to
It's
take.
the second round now in a row that they've done it, by the way. So I wonder if Secret are going to recognize that at all. Doesn't look like they're interested. This is now the third time in a row for GENG using that same setup outside C. They throw that one-way smoke, take a bit of space out
Would
there.
you rather the Scream
They haven't been
KO or
allowed to do
Yampy
that, but
Cypher?
at some
Bro,
point Team
Scream was
Secret might wanna go
dropping
back there
bombs with the
and try and
KO when we
disrupt it
first had him.
The next round,
When he had
perhaps,
the right res, my god, it was good.
just try to see what you can find, scavenge with these slightly lesser weapons.
Pretty sure he still has the best breach stats in the world, man. Just saying.
Prowlers trying
Getting
to
some
allow
info,
them to get
that's
that
for sure.
peek.
Karen, blinded out. We'll have
I
to
guess you'll
back
flame me
off.
for that as well.
A lot of pressure being put down on that B side right
Like
now.
19
Equally
to 0 on
invested,
first kills.
but
That's
is
something
it
mental.
going to be the B confirmed? The B hit confirmed for Team Secret here, or are they still just waiting?
Huh.
See if they can draw out another peek from one of the GENG players, maybe a mistake somewhere.
Potentially. Ash around the corner with the judge.
He does not want to go inside that pit.
Sonya, what are you typing?
That's for sure. Fast lane out here. Zeus is going to try and sell a bit of a fake over towards A, but
Why
eventually
didn't he change his
comes
res back?
into
Sometimes you
B,
gotta hit the
which will be where
headshots,
plan
man.
is going to go down. Kite, oh, he was like shooting fish in a barrel, but he missed them all. Couldn't see them, obviously. Ash has a cheeky peek over the top, doesn't see much.
no.
Awkward fight for him with the shotgun in hand. He can't win it against Sylvan. The round falling apart now for GENG, and this pit is causing them so many problems. They have been bamboozled on the B site. Texture and Karen surely will not be able to put this one
Well,
together. Team
some
Secret
gun
up to
upgrades.
5.
They've done it back to him.
I mean, you kind of feel for him, but at the same time, that was just a
We wouldn't be
godlike
talking about his
birthday.
one taps if he didn't
Zeus
change res. That's so true, man.
single-handedly selling
That's
a
the thing.
fake just by making
Comes
that
at a
much
cost.
noise towards a link, and that's ultimately what peeled Ash away from the pit itself. At the same time, no real flashes or util to allow them to dump themselves back in because of the early paranoia previously from Kite. I mean, that pit just does so much. You can kind of respect the way that they want to take their time around it because, you know, the stingers were jammed, but
Yep.
that's still fantastic either way. You're tied up and you still have a chance to end up 7-5. Texture back in with the op though.
Might be the first time I've ever supported Team Secret,
It
man.
was not too bad on it
Actually,
in the defensive half of
I did
Split.
did like some of their
Bit of an awkward
iterations.
fight for him, though. Multiple
But I would
players,
love it
doesn't
to now,
land the
huh?
shot, just backs off. Wall goes up, and Team Secret are going to use that as an opportunity to take some space. It's definitely not a commitment on A, though.
Especially not the smoke from Kite. Oh no.
Oh, it can't be going down like that, can you, as the anchor on C.
That's going to incite some of the rest of the players to have
Envy.
to peek out
Yeah,
a
I like the
little more
Envy
now.
Wild Oreo. Like when they fast
Some
score
trust in
Wild
the setup,
Oreo,
however,
and they had like
slowly
those 3
things
weeks
off,
where they were pretty
still
good.
keeping
Well,
Ash with that judge
pretty
around
good
the
for
back
Team
of the
Secret.
pillar.
That was fun.
And the longer this goes, the more you're going to have to take a risk as GENG, because they're losing the info. They don't know what Team Secret's up to at this point.
Yeah, nothing on
And then the
C.
chamber,
GENG,
dude.
I mean,
Then the chamber happened.
Just
A
gamble
chamber
stack.
moment on Power that actually destroyed him.
So strange though. Just kind of angle yourself in for another retake. If you're able to take down Kelly's at least, but no.
Dude, they're gonna get a good score
A
here.
3-on-5 retake is something that
They might just
too
And then
easy
they're
to
gonna have the
navigate.
Vice on defense. They got Vice,
Kind of
Viper,
upfront, though.
and they're gonna get 6 rounds. Wait,
I
that's
guess you
big.
want to hold on to that off, but even then, you're just like, not finding too much value off of the current setup. That was such a strange round from GENG, seeing Karan just...
Yeah. It's just a mishap from Karan, is it not? Like, on an individual level, you just can't be going down like that if you're soloing on one side of the map.
Yeah, but then also for the rest of the team to, like, not make much of a reaction around it.
I suppose in that case, though, you're kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I
Right?
Predator Team
if you
Secret?
rotate
I don't
an
think
extra
so.
back into C now, then you're weakening the defense over towards B, over towards
Elsewhere.
A.
So, kind of
So-
either way, it was always...
I did, I can't
You
remember
just have
doing
to take
that.
a risk one way or the other. And then, again, you might just put that one guy on C, and then it's like, well, you're solo holding C. So, like, really, what are you going to do? So...
Just really screwed on every front.
Not great
Team
at all.
Secret.
Nah, I clicked
having
GENG.
a grand
TMB was the
time.
only guy.
Last round in the half.
I mean, credit to whoever took that first blood duel against Karan, because that just won them the whole round.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
And that actually just might be
Timeout.
now, you know, depending on how
Oh,
the
we're
rest
timing
of
out
this
for that
half
last
goes, or,
round.
You know, the next several rounds as well. Maybe we just might see Team Secret's first win
Hang
here.
on. I'm not an armchair analyst, but I'm
5-6.
looking at the body language right there.
Okay.
And I'm thinking things are not going great in the GENG camp.
Yeah.
They're definitely not going
It's
great,
been,
mate.
honestly, a little bit weird.
It's frustrating.
Start of the year, you know, you come into this with the roster shuffle, you're losing Munchkin. Like what Pilly mentioned as well on the desk, you know, seeing how the team has looked, you know, or how Solo has looked after some of the recent losses.
Yeah.
It just feels like they're struggling to keep up with this meta. They're pulling in the, you know, comp changes.
Do they even need to
now,
take this one seriously?
but-
What's
It's a
at
bit
stake?
late, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think your own
Last
org,
week of
though.
regular
like,
season, you can't
Your
make
own
it into
org's
playoffs.
gotta...
I mean, at least Ash
I
is
feel like some
still
people might be fighting for their jobs. I guess is the easiest way to
Evening
say
that
it.
up.
Oh my God! Actually, we're getting some updates from production. If this goes down, are we actually gonna see GENG might be last place in the entire standings, just because of the head-to-head that they might lose right here? That's weird. That's weird to say.
That's a pretty big deal, right? For an incredibly storied organization.
I
I'm
mean,
not talking even just
yeah, that's kind of what we were
esports
speaking
in
about
general.
there.
But yeah.
You got an org that has big
Okay, here we go.
expectations.
Oh, that was a message from a fan.
He rushed that a little.
Kelly S, though, out of the picture early on in the piece here for Team Secret.
Ireno,
So,
how would you
GENG
plan on
Might have a
rebuilding
little bit more to play
GENG?
with in this round.
I'm putting Karan on smokes instantly.
I mean, even if it's from a fan, actually.
Like,
Still might happen, but either way, though,
3 months ago.
different setup this time. Texture firing off a blind shot.
I think it
We'll
would
check
fix
Boom
so
Bot and
much.
have some setup with Karan close
And then
by.
honestly,
Go, go,
it's a
go.
shame that Foxy 9's gone.
Zeus again. Trying to sell a
'Cause
takeover towards C, but
I
really
think
it's
I
not
would be
fooling
putting him
anyone.
on
Texture has
Senti
all
if
that
I
info.
had him.
No rotation pulled for the GENG defense.
Like at least you would make masters.
I want to be a little bit careful here. It's going to help Kite get out of a dangerous position.
It's not too bad. I mean, if you're able to chip down Team Secret's utility, now everything comes down to
Lucky up. Well done.
how well the rest of the team can actually find their footing into the A site, where GENG are already
30
circling
seconds
around them.
left.
Jesse Bash.
Oh, it's unlucky
finds
timing for Karan.
Timing.
I mean, he messed up his movement as well, though.
Team
Can't blame
Secret,
that on Senti.
Yeah, getting ripped to pieces in this round. It was liable to go that
Tried
way.
to do the silent drop and he made
Had
sound dead.
started 6 at the end of the half. Another
Maybe saw him
fantastic
peak.
first half from Ash, it has to be said. I mean, 16 and 7 on the defense.
Well, the timeout was worth it. They got that extra
the
round.
thing is going to be, can you back that up on attack? Because that's where things sort of fell apart a little bit for GENG on the previous map. They had a good defensive half. Better than this one, actually. It was 8-4 in the previous map. And now,
Do I have Nongshim or GE? I went for
I mean, I
Nongshim.
tell you what.
I can't
Um,
predict
at least
GE
you
after
don't
the
have
last
to deal
2
with
weeks,
this
but
time. There's no Cypher
I know
on
they
the
can win
side
it.
of Team Secret. Just
just hard to pick them
leave
after watching them for 2
onto
weeks.
that Vise. So perhaps a little bit more dual texture. Should be comfortable on the raise. You want to see more involvement there, of course, kind of like what the desk mentioned. But otherwise, yes, Ash is still.
The Lackier and Duelist, yeah.
Ash is the MVP.
That might be the play.
That is a go-to pick, I have to say, for the build diff.
Did you have that?
I did not have that.
Okay. I don't know if any one of us had that, to be honest.
Didn't Mika pick Ash?
Did she? Oh God.
I thought someone said Mika picked Ash.
I didn't pay attention. I
I'm
was
pretty sure.
that was
That's why I
maybe
keep
under
bringing
this.
Mika up when we're talking about Ash.
Fair
I like
enough.
that sign, by the way. Update at 201. That's fine. Reverse sweep. 2-1's all good.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, that's kind of the name of the game currently. Just being able to play around the utility, needing to bait all of that out before you even go down into the nitty-gritty of the post plants.
Wait, Prodigy, I thought I was up to date with
of,
everything.
You know,
Message me again. Wait, how many times are you bumping this? It's like the third time.
Seconds on some of the flashes or initiator recons, but
Maybe a fifth time?
down for
The fifth time's the charm, though. I'm pretty sure that's what they say.
Bit by bit. Of course, though.
Let's try one more time.
Defense, their composition is built for this.
True. Looks like we're going to get a little bit of aggression out of C here, so we might get that early fight that we're looking for. Ash has spotted a few. Zeus will claim the first hit. It's Sextra out of the picture, and War Team Secret.
Double pistol?
They might be on for 3 out of 4 pistols tonight.
Yeah, I think
is
so.
Something to say about that, and you do have a couple of tagged up players there, so they'll just back off into C. Job done as far as Team Secret.
Jesse, mate, you gotta. Okay, we're all good.
Go on, Killius.
Nice.
God, bit awkward. Saved.
Nice. Together?
As well.
They're actually together.
He went for another swing.
3-1 on the pistols, man. 2-0 on this map.
By that initial engagement already. I don't think they entirely anticipated the fact that it would have been a C push. You know, they had the flashes out online, and ultimately
Did it happening?
Yeah,
the Who Wants It More factors come into play. Not the best Neon More we've ever seen. I was blind though.
Let's go!
Let's go. Yummy, yummy.
Trust me, bro.
Yummy. That's a yummy pistol. He'll take those. He'll take it.
Ash again. Buys the Bucky, but this one might actually work. They play close.
Take the fight, and Zeus is eaten
Ash,
good
mate,
tonight.
run at them. You got the Bucky.
Try as you might here as Ash. You might run out of time eventually. Does get brought down by Sylvan. Classic limped out, but 1 for 1. I don't know if GENG are quite so impressed with that. It's not looking good for them so far on attack. That is pretty solid from Team Secret.
Ridiculous. So you lose at least like a Spectre.
Okay, I mean that was his worst round.
Than some other rifle, but
He's been doing some good stuff. This was by far his worst round.
Maybe finding another bonus. Just being able to swing out this confidently, you know, new player coming into Pacific, you're just not thinking so much about what might be on the other side, and that sometimes works out in your favor. You know, maybe Team Secret comes in today wanting to win a little bit more than GENG.
Yeah, it's possible. Like I said, a lot to play for this Team Secret roster, building into stage 2 with Zeus. Every match is important, match practice. We'll be bringing 100% to this game, and already GENG trying to try and pressure in on today, but it's not gone too well. Kellia starts the proceedings. Jesse Vash follows suit.
Jesse, chill, bro.
1 for 1, but side's taken by GENG.
Yeah, slightly overstayed his welcome. Still, though, very crucial for Kite now to be able to hold up around this heaven position. Some post-plant utility coming through with Karan onto the sheer wall as well, but it's 2 players to try and
Flash,
hold.
stun, slide, wall. They got everything.
Pretty tough crossfire to break, especially
yes,
with a dark cover out now as well.
Yeah.
Kite
Yeah.
flashed out, drops off.
Yeah.
Makia suffering as well. So
Not bad.
1 for 1.
Not bad.
Try to make their entry back on in. It's down to the 1-on-1 now. Karan v Zeus, and Zeus is tagged up. 5 HP. Fastlane will keep him alive for now. He's got no idea where Karan is, and the swing will get it done.
He thought he was gonna jump Bucky him. I mean, jump shorty him.
I'm actually kind of surprised.
It's a good try though. It's a good retake.
Yeah, a little bit. Just with the way that, you know, it starts to go down to the
The
exchanges.
jumping, yeah, he thinks he's low and he's gonna jump shorty him. Not even sure he had enough money to buy a shorty, right, this early on?
Karan just being able to quickly recognize what needed to be done in the firefight.
What's your read here then? From this position, 8-7, is it a Team Secret 2-0, or does GENG pull it back?
It's so hard to say.
Because
A little
to be
milestone
honest,
achievement.
it feels
if clutch.
messy enough that I could see Team Secret getting this one over the line. I'm not so impressed by GENG on this map so far. Already, again, having some difficulty getting anywhere.
His fade eye's big as well, man. I'm looking at that money for GENG, and I know it's 1 minute 20, but you might have to save Lackiers. Fair play, he's made it doable.
It's just some build diff points for Quack's build diff team. It doesn't matter.
I don't know if it's that good, but either way, not great for GENG. Not a, well, do I want to say not a good time to be a GENG fan?
31st clutch coming up. Yeah, this one's too hard.
A lot of them in the crowd.
Okay, question then. has there been a worse time to be a GENG fan in the history of Valorant? This is the
think-
first time they've missed playoffs.
Ooh, that's
They were
actually
pretty
so
bad at the beginning, right?
Objectively, the statement
Was
is correct.
20?
It
What
is
was
a
that
bad time
year?
to be a GENG fan.
I swear Genji had a really bad roster at one point.
Might be last in the groups. They're not making playoffs. They're struggling in this meta. Meanwhile, Team Secret,
2023.
a team that has
And they
kind
had-
of been
was it Miki or
bottoming out,
Duelist or
just
something?
picks up a guy who freshly turned 18,
Right.
and it's just
Was the
able
right
to
one?
not even play double duelist, but just go for confident swings right outside of it.
Yeah. But you know what? There's always stage
Yeah,
2,
that was
right?
rough to
GENG
watch.
come back stronger.
I remember watching their
That's what you
fracture,
hope
man. That was
for.
crazy.
What
Who
you'd
knows what
hope
the
for.
meta looks like at that point. Do we see Neon nerves? I don't know yet.
It's another, what, 2 and a bit months away? Probably you see some significant changes by then.
They went 4-0 and then
Maybe-
lost
maybe
every
Mix gets a
game.
buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, at least they won 4, I guess. That is better than what they're doing right now. Lulu for life with the tier 1. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you.
Go either way,
Maybe,
though.
yeah, maybe this one.
Once again, the 1v3 for Karn, and all he's got are thorns.
Okay.
Tries to play
Okay.
around the headshot
Oh,
angles,
that's
but
unlucky, bro. It was a nice try, though.
at the end,
To be
still,
fair,
Telias
to make a
comes out on top.
2v5 that close is pretty
Karen.
impressive.
But good effort. It's not going to be good enough for GENG today. You know, we've, you know, you can be kind, you can be nice, but
Force them down
at the
to an
end of the
eco.
day,
They at least
you
did
know,
good damage, though, so...
you can't find a silver lining in a 2-0 defeat if that's what ends up happening today for GENG. Close enough is not good enough.
Oh, God. Victoria's texting us now. She's saying that 2023
And use their smoke against them, but the deep smoke with the fade eye behind that only gets dropped... The deep smoke with a fade eye behind that only gets people to jump up is actually not that bad.
Over a year ago.
I know it's not their smoke,
Memory doesn't go that far.
but
We'll see how
there's
far
actually something
Genji
there.
can go, though. Straight in, double duelist action into the A site, but Team Secret have already set up.
And they continue to look pretty good on this defense, though. Ash has got
God,
close
man.
and personal.
The
finds himself
shotguns
the
in this game
double.
are so
Eventually will be
insane.
brought down to heal. It's, again, a bit of madness as Nightfall descends on the A site. Lakia taking
Look
advantage
at
of
that.
that. Knows Jesse Vash is around the corner as well. It's
The
a
whole
1v1.
shotgun round.
1v2, I
Well,
should say.
the low
Doesn't
buy.
matter. Texture will save the day this time for GENG, and they are
They did so
holding
much
on
damage
for dear
before, the
life
Team
here in
Secret
this
now have to
series.
eco.
Can't believe they actually got that done. I mean, I was kind of
I mean, this
was
was all down to Ash, really.
They were going
Good
into
Bucky
this
work.
with another partial buy, but once again, dumping everything into the site and somehow, you know, keeping a little bit left in the
Dude,
tank.
how did
They
he
were
get
able
stunned,
to play
though?
around the back of tree. That seize is huge from Lakia. Keeps players rooted down towards the back of drop. And at that point, it's just position.
Come Genji are winning every Bucky judge round, but they lose the Vandals.
Execution-wise, Team Secret not
The
expecting
Bucky
it.
and the judge
Again,
is
though,
so strong, man.
economy now that's
Especially on the
broken.
Neon.
And it's Team Secret trying to put up a gang fight outside of 8.
Mate, we just watched Nongshim win an
Looking
event,
pretty effective for Team
entering with
Secret, to
Judge
be
and
fair.
Bucky only.
Ooh. I think GENG's aware of that. I mean, look at the investment here from GENG. They are
Like, you know-
terrified
you
of
know the
Team
answer,
Secret.
surely.
Yeah, they pushed them away, but what did it take? It took a Nightfall, it took an Overdrive. You see, that's all the tools, really, that Team Secret have got in this round.
Wanted to keep them alive for latter rounds, but for now, just trying to take a couple of pot shots, perhaps. Genji happy to set up.
The Fatal. I mean, they got two they got two bandits at least.
Take that, definitely,
It's not a
from
full
GENG.
eco, I guess,
All
if you're
that
looking
U2
at
out
like
on the
from
A
that.
side. Quickly rotate over to C, get the spike down.
Now they're pushing further into CT as well.
I don't see this being retakeable for Team Secret, but for a couple of really good shots, it's not going to happen.
Wow.
Kite and Karen have it on
Did
lock.
they just remember who they are? They might have, because this was shocking.
It's just going to be exits for Berserks now, hopefully. Don't give away more out points. Your opponents have 3 online. It just feels like things continue to swing around and around. Okay, not too bad, but Lakia gets the out point. Now he's half away.
It's a big win for Genji. Got that all out of them.
Well, GENG going to have to lock in here. 9-9 the scoreline.
Just trying to push us into a map 3. I mean, you don't really mind it too much from Team Secret, perhaps, with the overdrive. Maybe the Nightfall is a little bit overkill, but just being able to, once again,
I thought,
apply some pressure, put that fear inside of Genji's minds.
The more you watch,
Some
the more
conditioning
toxic
outside
you
of
get.
a rubble push.
It's a progression,
we're
man.
going to get a commitment there from Team
This is the beginning of the year kickoff, right? Give teams a lot of leniency. Then we get to stage 1. That's when teams have been together for 6 months now. Should be a little better. So we can start getting more toxic if they're still crap. Then when we get to stage 2, holy. When we can really go in on teams.
Pretty lovely. You get the smokes in. Perhaps a launching pad for Texture to come in with Showstopper into sight. It's just GENG here.
Not for long. Team Secret on the rotate across. There's the Showstopper. So far, no connection. Kite, though, gets KLS.
But a kickoff, anything flies, man. A kickoff, you have such little time, and they normally change the meta up. That
is doing it all
just like, sure.
Spike plant goes down. Team Secret not really in a favorable position, but Zeus again keeps it interesting, still having impact on this Neon.
Flash available for Sylvan.
Map 3, yeah, it feels like we're destined to go there.
Isolate the angles bit by bit.
Tough ass with the time, ticking away ever quicker. Boombot not seeing anything. It's the contact play, no flash involved here. Berserk's trying to draw out a peek. Tap on the defuse is not really going to amount to too much, so Team Secret will see that lead taken away again by GENG.
This is incredible. I mean, not something I was expecting with today's matchup, to say the least, but...
Only Icon Flame. Dude, I feel like if you guys typed, they remember who they were. Would the mods time you out for that? Maybe, actually. After getting ecos? Yeah, then no, they would have timed you out. You're right. It's valid.
The trays are always there. So that contact play style kind of works out for them. Meanwhile, for Team Secret, you know, you just kind of want to get a good read around the maps, not getting too
Would you ban Shanks? I'm not going to ban Shanks for who he is. If he says something or types something that is against...
He's been good, but he hasn't really angled towards the op all that much. But it's nice to have it in the back pocket. Anyway, back into the swing of things here for round 20. GENG leading 10-9. Hoping to close this map out to force us through to a third.
Okay.
This attack's been okay from them so far, so I guess we'll give them the benefit of the doubt for the moment.
Either way, though, GENG has already taken up quite some space off of just a haunt. Smoke up as well. Team Secret, of course, not really having the guns this time around, but
the pivot to B with no, I mean, this has to be fake, right?
Hey, look at Kelly S.
Now what? How do you deal with this guy?
Oh, his position
he's reloading. He's shot 2 bullets and he's reloading.
Sylvan as well in tree. As the door opens, can't get much done. It is going to open the door up for Zeus to find a kill, but realistically speaking, that's just
a little risky from GENG this one to not have any info front B and do this against an eco.
Fair enough. Texture with the outlaw as well. This should be a free kill.
Yep, indeed it is. Jesse Vash out of the picture. This is where we need a Zeus pop-off moment. Get the team back in the game, but a 1v4 and the post-plant position is not ideal either. With shots though from Texture. Come on. And hold on a minute. A 1v4.
He's running.
No, surely not.
I mean, I don't even know why they've given him the chance. You know? I guess in the end it was not quite the chance that he was looking for. Good effort, but the best you can say is NT. It's really nothing in the end.
Still some pressure on the GENG, I guess. They're playing that safe. Lakia gets one away from the Nightfall. Zeus, he's building up towards his ult as well. We could be going in for an explosive round in just several minutes. 11-9 currently with the score.
Timeout.
There's Texture. And there's always a chance for still GENG to walk away with things. 4 rounds in a row now.
What would you do if you were EG management? What?
That's just one of those where
they're ready to spend money to try stay in franchising. They're doing a good job.
Work around the C side, keep players, A side, and
what you want?
Players from Team Secret involved. The sudden rotation, something that Team Secret hasn't really dealt with so far in this.
They were going to spend money. They probably should have done it at the beginning, but
get yourself that map point initially.
I think getting a co-stream at least shows that you're trying to. Like, are you asking to recover? Are you trying to get into? Like, if you're EG management, realistically, you're not trying to win anything this year. It's done. You're just trying to get franchising. So, well, you're trying to get a spot for next year in terms of partnership. Well, picking up FNS is a pretty good move.
23 and 17. He's been putting in work on
You
this
knew you weren't going to win anything at the beginning of the year.
On the trot for GENG. is
Because you weren't spending money.
statistic to go up against. That said, you got 4 ultis available for Team Secret, so I think if you're going to win any round, it has to be this one. Off the timeout, you've got ultis
If you're
available.
EG management, you either spend money
need
at
to
the
get it
beginning
done,
of the year or you do what they're doing now.
Listen to Team Secret though.
You guys. Nothing Secret or B. Nothing close. Okay. I jiggle.
I want to flash. It's okay.
Nothing C guys. Care B or A.
Jiggle here. Never mind.
I jiggle.
I'm gonna retake.
Oh, good info.
Right, give me more of the listening. I'm so spoiled from the other regions.
What we need to be talking
Americans
about
in
at this
EMEA
point.
get a whole round. This I get
Info
10 seconds.
Here on B is
Like, I feel like I just sit up, get into it, turn the volume up, and then it's
so
done.
Tentative. Just not really seeing too much, but I do like them pushing all the way out.
Like, I
That's
get you want Pacific to
kind
start
of
winning
how you
more
wanna work around
trophies,
the
but
map. GENG could still end up on A, but then suddenly if you
I
start
want
to
more.
pass flood back from Rubble, that's a position that GENG hasn't really contended with so far. Kelly, yes, though, I want to see him stay alive.
well, plan's going to go down. That is going to be the go signal.
Oh, Ash.
it's probably because they're swear. Mate, have you not been listening to the other listenings?
Elias has got to make sure that he doesn't drop. He is the
Hero had a banger yesterday.
1 point of difference in terms of where this retake is coming from.
Which just kind of flipped sides.
Yeah, it's almost as if Team Secret are playing on the attack. There's Kelly S though. That is the thorn in the side of Tech Shot.
Ooh, spotted.
All of a sudden now starts to feel like it might be doable for Team Secret. They've even pulled the pit out to get a bit more space. Defuse is on.
insta tap?
Jesse Bash has that
Wait,
coverage. The other
insta
side, you
tap's
have to go
legit.
through the pit. Team Secret have pulled it out of nowhere.
Insta tap's good, man. That was nice.
Oh
It's a good Viper roll in the end.
What a
That
round.
was
They didn't take any
flawless.
damage, Quack. They took
Yeah,
zero
they actually
damage.
took nothing here. Dude, they were so out of position once that
believe
insta
that
tap
that's
came in.
What we're witnessing.
Is that what they mean by flawless? You take 0 damage in the round. That's about as
Quite
flawless as you can
literally.
get.
I mean, the Viper spit definitely helped them out.
No, the pit
so
was-
much,
the pit was
but
really good.
Little bits of movement. Zeus clearing out back with the relay.
They probably had to go right side, but they were so out of position that they ended up having to just send it through.
That's what gives you vision onto Ash.
What's the
Ash
money
with
like?
one sleep
Dude, their
range
money's
that
so
Genji
good,
could have
though.
activated, but that's gone. So
Genji
now
should
within
still be
range of clearing
alright.
out the score.
Yeah, let's see what Team Secret have got here. I mean, they obviously invest a fair bit in that last round. Couple of ultis go down, but they've still got Overdrive in particular to play with. Will really pique your interest. With how
Do you think the open qualifier format will be the end of game changes? Nah,
And
they'll
it's
just...
Team Secret starts to peek their head outside of sight.
If you have...
to wonder again, Gen.G, is it becoming a
You
bit
got kickoff
one-dimensional?
and then whatever cup
How many
this is,
times can you
right?
hit A?
Wait, are they doing kickoff into cups? I can't remember how it is. Either way,
a lot.
the open qualifiers, all they'll
But
do
something
is
now
like the third
respecting
iteration of open
forward
qualifiers, you
position.
just have game
That's gonna be
changes.
a bit more.
So say
It's
it's
gonna
like
buy time for
whatever
Team Secret
kickoff
to
is
make
here,
rotations
game changers will play it.
rounds.
They'll play here. You got stage
Try and
1
retake
and,
that space here,
and
Gen.G,
whatever,
but
open
you're right in
qualifiers,
saying
they'll play there. And then for
rotate
stage
has come
2
through
stuff, whatever it is, like
Team
the
Secret.
third tourney, you just have game changers here.
Man's going to go down in the meanwhile.
It's actually gonna be
Little whip
really good.
initially from Karen, he ends up getting 1-for-1. Team Secret not doing too badly until Texture and Lakia provide the kills they need. The plant not secured though.
The open
KS
qualifiers can be good for them.
has a little bit of extra time to start to come across here.
30 seconds left.
I'll try to keep his
You'll get so much,
movement concealed in a 1v2.
You get better so much
Not
faster just
entirely
playing
knowing
those games
where
as
they
well.
could be positioned.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Doesn't have much util. Snakebite is available, but it's not going to do you a whole lot of good in a scenario like this one unless you, for some reason, get it tossed perfectly into tree.
I mean, even then, you need that
Yeah.
spray down just right. The spike planted for a tree should give him an idea of where they are.
Got a big molly.
Check for now.
Looks good.
Well, it's going to isolate some of the angles, and he's doing a pretty good job of trying to find these 1v1s. He's just not hitting his shots. The satchel out as well to disrupt.
Okay.
There's one onto Lakia.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute.
Oh, what's his HP? 12.
He got
That's
2
unlucky,
shots
bro.
off, but Texture
That's
survives on
unlucky.
12.
That's a nice
And
try
so
with what's going on there.
Gen.G will take the round and get to 12 and get to map point.
unlucky.
Oh, God. Just that close. Again, wanting to see perhaps, you know, different retake entries being taken, but the
Franchising gone now? I mean, they're still partnered teams.
Just to go up through the
So,
smoke.
it's way more
Something
open now,
didn't
yeah.
expect. Starting to wake up to the server now. It might be a little bit late, but still not too late.
Well, you want to get it done here as Team Secret, you're going to have to get it done in OT. I feel like you know, if this was a team that had had a few more weeks to play with, they might have won this 2-0, but still just a fresh team, still integrating Zeus.
Okay, 2 goes it for GENG. Take us to Breeze.
Need that extra 5% on a day like today.
Where we're due in overtime.
Showstopper out from tech shot, should be the end of Kiliesa. Kill is stolen away by Kite, but here comes Zeus on the re-entry.
Hey, fair play,
for
Zeus
He's
is
got
doing a
himself
lot,
double, and
man.
that's
Spike
given
down.
some
He
room
is
for
doing a
Berserk to
lot.
Jesse Vash as well. Bomb Spike didn't even go down. So, very awkward now for Karan in the 1v3. I mean, what do you do?
It's just so weird. Spike, irretrievable. And he's just gonna have to try to hold on to this rifle. I mean, money's still relatively decent, I think. Maybe a slight half. But either way, there's definitely an overtime on the cards for Team Secret. I mean, GENG, I didn't mind the idea. You start
30
off with
seconds
Ash
left.
just pushing over into site.
Yeah.
You keep the rest of the team somewhat straggled towards the back of C Mound, where Texture's able to pick up the alt orb, get in Showstopper, but suddenly, again, it's just not connecting onto anything. Even though they've made their way into sight, just around the corners of everything, Team Secret managed to
So
plant
orcs
their
for
feet
next
down and
open.
play
with
around
Valorant?
positions, taking
don't
those
know.
duels,
I
getting
think
those trades.
The
You know,
open
the
circuit could
fast
work so
exchange
well,
of flashes and everything
but
from Sylvan
I do just
really kind of
have a
collapses
big
over onto
feeling they're
GENG,
gonna
and
mess it up.
that's just a reactive play.
I want to get swept up in the story, you know. of Team
Like the
Secret.
open circuit is a
Really do.
great idea,
I'd like to see them get to
but
the OT
if they
here.
don't put money into
find their
rounds
first
which
win on
are
stage
achievable
for
for
this
most
split. I know it
orgs,
won't matter.
most orgs will just
But
leave apart from partner
You don't want
teams,
to go winless.
and then you'll maybe get like few other orgs in there.
Let's go.
Certain regions will thrive, like Japan and stuff will be fine, but
It's very possible. Oh, 2 stingers available for GENG. The buy is
do you think they're gonna mess it up
full,
personally?
yeah.
There could be a team full of cheaters. Oh, that's gonna happen,
Just
trust
for
me.
rumble control. Zeus is around the corner. Whoa.
Yeah, Kite, well done. Great shot. Takes
But
Zeus out of this
they'll get
round.
kicked
That's the
out. It's just
overdrive
where
on
it's
as
how
well, by the way.
the thing is they'll get kicked out. The team with cheaters. It's just do they find them early enough to have redemption for the other teams that got knocked out,
Bash one
or do
away
they
from
do what they
Nightfall.
did with like DSG, where they're just like, well, you guys lost
Put
to them
some
early and we didn't find them fast
stock
enough, so
into
it's
the
done.
Vi's utility over on C side, but GENG starting to sneak across to it.
Losing Zeus, though, definitely takes the teeth out of the round for Team Secret, doesn't it? I mean, he has been the firepower point of difference for them.
Yeah, that was
Has
quite
been
the risk.
opening a lot of these rounds up, and now they're going to have to do it without him.
Calling audible over onto the C site. Sylvan in position, but no real line of sight over.
I mean, is this one done?
How are you going to recover
Kind
this?
of comes down to if
That's
Jesse
a real
can
big
get a
question.
kill.
Don't have much for the retake. It
Jesse
all
can
comes
get
down
a
to
kill,
if
he gets
Jesse
his
Bash
ult.
finds that 1 kill.
He's not even in position to get a kill at this point. He's still ferreting around back towards defense spawn. Sylvan's got himself
Oh, what
one.
a stun that
Texture
was.
2. The trade comes through. It's not enough for Team Secret so far. They came
Keep
in
an
with a
eye on,
numbers deficit. That
Lakia
numbers
here.
deficit is maintained.
Might be the win condition.
Now getting a bit of space. But unfortunately,
Holy.
Lakia, even from range with the stinger, is going to
He
be
got
able to
there,
get
though.
that one. Jesse Vash will not get the chance to use the Nightfall. He's still looking for that kill. He'll get it.
Very,
off the
very
net. It
nice.
won't matter.
No
It's the end of the
overtime.
map. 13 and
Alright,
2,
we're going to
11.
Breeze. Of course we are.
And GENG will force us through to 3.